Over the last few years, the majority of the most popular Battle Royale games have completely died off, or they've implemented terrible updates. Look at, for instance, Call of Duty Warzone or Fortnite. They started off really good, and now they are unplayable. So I went over the list to find the actual good ones to play now. So let's get started. The first game on our list is Super Animal Royale, which is quite unique by being a top-down or 2D Battle Royale game, and puts a quite whimsical twist on the Battle Royale genre, since you're playing as animals, and you're fighting other animals to death on a vibrant island. And in this game, you can choose from a wide range of adorable animal characters, each with customizable outfits, and you can dive into fast-paced matches with up to 64 players. And at the core of the game, it maintains many of the typical Battle Royale mechanics. You parachute onto an island, you scavenge for weapons, and you aim to be the last man standing as the circle closes in. The game's 2D perspective, however, offers a really unique spin, making positioning, terrain usage, and strategy just as vital as quick reflexes. The weapons also range from shotguns to sniper rifles, and the island is dotted with various terrains. That could be from dense forest to open beaches, and it's all rendered in a pretty charming cartoony art style. And beyond just the gameplay, Super Animal Royale set itself apart with a quite light-hearted approach to the genre. The mix of fluffy animals and intense combat creates a really unique atmosphere that is both fun and hilariously chaotic. But the game actually managed to strike a really good balance between competitive action and comedic fun, making it a really refreshing take on the Battle Royale genre, and is, in my opinion, one of the best Battle Royale games to play now. Now we're looking at Apex Legends. It's a free-to-play, fast-paced Battle Royale game released in 2019, and the release took the gaming world by storm, with a focus on character-driven gameplay and innovative mechanics within the popular Battle Royale genre. The core of Apex Legends revolves around 20 squads of 3 players who are dropped onto a large map with nothing and must scramble to gather weapons, armor, and other resources. And each player selects a legend, and these are unique characters with their own abilities and playstyle, adding a layer of strategy that sets the game apart from other Battle Royales. And the aim of the game is to be the last team standing, and this requires high level of tactical thinking, teamwork, and swift reflexes. What makes Apex Legends stand out is the innovation on the genre's norm, including features such as respawning down teammates, a smart ping system, and the use of character abilities in strategic combat. The game also receives regular updates, adding in new legends, weapons, and map changes, while limited time events and seasons keep the game fresh, and it's a must play for any competitive game enjoyer. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, also commonly known as PUBG, was basically the pioneer in the Battle Royale genre, and quickly became a mainstream game within the release. But in PUBG, you are airdropped into several expensive maps, and you then have to scavenge for weapons, armor, and supplies, and then compete to be the last person or team standing. Now, PUBG is a mix of tense strategy and fast-paced combat. The large maps, varying from dense forests and cities to desert landscapes, provides a multitude of tactical options for players. So whether you prefer stealth, sniping, or direct confrontations, as the game progresses and the playable area shrinks, encounters become more frequent and intense, forcing you to adapt on the fly. Now, PUBG is where it all started. This is where Battle Royale came to life, and the game has a great blend of realistic gunplay, strategic depth, and sheer unpredictability of player encounters. And all that combined made it a huge success and a significant influence on the game design trends in years. And if you're a fan of the more realistic, slower paced combat, PUBG compared to the other Battle Royale games is definitely more up your alley. Next game on the list is Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, which offers a really unique and cool take on the Battle Royale genre. And you are dropped into a vibrant and surreal landscape built with an array of structures, where the sole purpose is survive. And the ultimate goal, like all the games in the genre, is to be the last person standing. And it's this outcome that provides the game its primary thrill, as you navigate the world using strategy, cunning, and a good dose of humor. And the gameplay really sets itself apart through its sheer absurdity and lack of traditional seriousness. All the basic tenets of survival genre game are there. You drop into a map, you scavenge for weapons. The game's physics-based mechanics add a delightful twist. Characters move in unpredictable, almost ragdoll ways, which leads to often hilarious combat scenarios. And you never quite know what to expect, or how a gunfight with another player might turn out, which adds a really unique layer of fun and excitement to each encounter. And the game has a wild array of weaponry and equipment. The game kind of steps away from the norm of realistic firearms, and instead gives you access to a roster of unusual and hilarious weapons, each adding to the overall absurdity of the game. So if you're a fan of Battle Royale games, but you also crave a fresh comedic twist to it, this game is a perfect choice for you. Next game on the list is Ring of Elysium, which is an adrenaline-fueled Battle Royale game that puts you right in the heart of a chilling yet beautifully rendered landscape. You, along with other players, are tourists trapped in an overwhelming snowstorm, and the only way out is to rescue helicopter. But there's a catch. There are only 4 seats available, and it's up to you to ensure you're one of the lucky survivors. And the gameplay revolves around intense gunfights, strategic positioning, and a really unique movement system. You'll be scavenging for weapons, weapons and supplies to equip yourself against other players. And what set the game apart is its dynamic guerrilla system and environmental hazards that really add a new level of strategic depth to the Battle Royale formula. Additionally, you can choose different packs at the start of each match, each providing unique movement abilities. This could be a snowboard, a glide, or climbing gear, making for a distinct and engaging combat experience. The game also has a really unique in-game mechanic. Unlike other Battle Royale games, where the last person standing wins, here the ultimate goal is to survive long enough to board the rescue helicopter. This means that even if several players make it to the end, only 4 can escape, which can lead to frantic, heart-pounding climaxes in every match. So if you enjoy high-stakes strategic gameplay and the thrilling unpredictability of Battle Royale games, this game is perfect for you. Let me know in the comments which game on this list is your favorite, but also what game you're gonna try out after watching this video. And if you're looking for more inspiration for games to play, I would highly recommend checking out the videos on the screen now, as I think you will also really like those. So check those out and I'll see you over there.